Happy Thursday, or whatever day of the week it is for you. Hello, hello. My name is Sarah Miller Cruz. I'm the English voice of Lumine and Genshin Impact, among other things, and I'm super excited to be here. We are doing the Lantern Rite Festival. I think we're maybe halfway through. I feel like I maybe made that up. I don't know. Mods, let me know if I made that up. But in my heart of hearts, I feel like we're halfway through, but maybe we're only a third through. I don't know. But yes, I'm super excited to be here with all of you. And, oh, interesting. One of my wonderful mods, Kramen, just said we're a quarter of the way through. Yikes, y'all! We gotta get farther today because we only have this week and next week to finish it, I think. So, we're gonna get started and try to get farther through. But two really exciting things. One, I don't know how important it is. It works! That was gonna be number 2 on my list, is that I was like, I think we fixed the donation link, and we did! Woo! Kramen, thank you for the donation. We figured it out! It turns out, y'all, it turns out that when I was on Twitch, the donation link it gave us, different than the one on YouTube. So we were using the wrong link for 2 years. Since I joined YouTube, we've been using the wrong link. That's why it's never worked. Not a single time. We got it though. We finally figured it out today. Me and Kramen in the chat together being like, I was like, wait, is this the link? And Kramen was like, that is not the link. And I was like, this has a different number at the end. Oh, yes, I was on Twitch. I started on Twitch, and then my dear, wonderful brother, Zach, told me to come over to YouTube, and I did, and I haven't regretted it a moment since. And the other thing I was going to tell y'all, so that was 2 on the list. That was list item number 2. List item number 1 probably makes no difference to any of you, but to me it makes a big difference. And I got a new desk. And so all of my things actually fit. Y'all couldn't see the disaster. Y'all couldn't see the chaos portal that was my desk. You couldn't see it. You didn't know, but I did. I knew. I saw. And whoa. Whoa. You know what I mean? Whoa. Scary. It was a scary time. And it's been that way for 2 years. But I just got a new one. So everything's like a little differently situated. And I got the stream deck to work again. So things are looking good for today's stream. And potentially I fixed the camera problem we were having. Y'all have to let me know. Y'all have to let me know how it is. Okay. And then the last thing before we get started is I want to thank my wonderful mods. Thank you to Archie and Brandon and Crazy and Crisp and Kramen and Xander. And a special thank you to Xander for the wonderful time codes. As all of you know, or if you don't know, my wonderful mods do not have to do what they do. They do it because they are amazing people and they have such kind hearts. And I appreciate you so much, mods. I really, 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 really do. I honestly would have given up a long time ago without you. So I just hope you know how much I appreciate you. I hope you feel appreciated. And, yeah, I hope you know that I think you're amazing and wonderful. And that's it. And that's it. And thank you all for being here and watching. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get started. It means like, let's get going. Okay. Oh. That is what I, oh. What's that? She's going really can't afford to get distracted, y'all. So if they could stop putting things here that are distracting to me, that would be so great. I have to get on with the... I have to get on with the Lantern Night Festival. I just do. What's up there? Yeah, let's get going. We are gonna get going. Just after I get this teleport waypoint. Just after we get this teleport waypoint. And then we're gonna really get to it. And then we're really gonna get to it, okay? Because we have to get serious. So, don't get distracted. That's right. No one get distracted. Don't distract me. That's chat. Chat, don't distract me. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I'm super excited. I do think I maybe saw a little bit of this. Is that an arrow? Why is there an arrow? Y'all. Wait. Why is the yellow / golden like beacon thing, notification thing, why does it look different? Am I cuckoo bananas? That looks different. That like is like a little arrow. Was it always like that? No, they changed it. Puppetry puppet. Aaron. Thank you. Thank you too for affirming that I didn't need to know that because they changed it recently. So thank you for... Oh, climbing the door.
Oh, you're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out in a second.
Coming!
Sit down, sit down.
Let's all take a seat.
Here, hand me your cups.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
I feel like I would do that. I feel like I would actually
That's a
do
thing.
that. Oh my gosh. I love dim sum. And I'm gonna be honest with you when I tell you, I just realized the reason it's not continuing on is because I have to press continue. But in addition to that, I want to tell you, I used to have dim sum with my dad on weekends sometimes. But I think I didn't know what it was called, maybe. I don't know. But when I was in college, I was like, oh yeah, I've never had that. And my friends were like, what? We have to show you. And we went and got it. And I felt bad because the second we sat there, I was like, oh, I have had this before. My dad used to take us when we were little on the weekends. But I felt too bad because these are people that I had like just recently met. So like I felt nowadays, like for example, with my wonderful friend Erica Harlickerstone, who voices Venti, sometimes she'll be like, do you know this thing? And I'll be like, I've never heard of that. And she'll be explaining it, and I'll be like, wait a second. Wait a second, hold on. I actually do know what that means. But, and because she and I are close, she'll be like, oh, okay. But I didn't know these people, so I was like, oh, and they were like, and this, and this. And I had to like kind of, I felt, you know what? I'm going to be honest. It has taken like, I've always been a very honest person, so when I don't know something, I will say I don't know something, but when I was younger, I would say I would, like, if I thought I knew something and I was like, oh yeah, I know what that is, and then somebody was explaining it, and then I'd be like, oh wait, I actually don't know what that is. I would be worried about not necessarily embarrassing myself, but like embarrassing somebody else by being like, oh, you actually didn't need to explain what that was because I actually do know what it is. Or like, do you know what I mean? Or the opposite where I'm like, or be like, I don't. So anyway, I used to not be as honest, but now, like, ever since I, like, pretty much, like, became an adult, I'm so honest. And so if I'm like, I don't know something, I'll be like, I don't know something. And so I have friends who are always like, Sarah doesn't know anything. And I'm like, no, I think I know the same amount as everyone else. I think I'm just honest about it, and I feel like other people aren't. Yeah, anyway. Ooh.
Wow, so much delicious food.
So cute.
Do you really eat all this just for breakfast?
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat. If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually
is
have
so
that in the morning,
cute.
but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it. What about you, Traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood kanchi? Let me refill your bowl.
That would be great, thanks. I'd be happy to do it myself.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks! So full. That meal was so satisfying, it even gave Paimon some extra brain juice. Oh, listen. Paimon's figured it out.
Figured what
Let's
out?
think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... he always wanted me to inherit the family business, to be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
Gaming always seems so happy and carefree. This is the most serious I've ever seen him. This topic must be very important to him.
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of Teyvat to see what I could do. According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come
Sad.
around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do. One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands. In the end, I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since.
I'm sorry. This is really sad. Okay, this is really, really sad. But did he just say they got close to throwing hands? I'm sorry. This is really sad and very serious. But that just took me aback. He said we were this close to throwing hands. I was not expecting that. Okay, that's amazing. Gumming, I love you. I already love you.
Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind.
Sad.
I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
Coming.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Yeah,
Simon understands.
You do have to
Okay,
take it slow.
enough of all that serious talk.
Follow your
tea's
dreams,
getting cold.
Gumming.
Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Okay.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon.
Come with us to the class.
Ian that we would go to our kite making workshop.
Go with us. Go with us.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite making, Gaming?
Yes.
Oh, no.
You
It's just
are.
that I happen to know Auntie Shenyun.
Auntie Shenyun. Auntie is no way to address a mighty and illuminated adeptus.
That title certainly humanizes her a bit.
Oh, I know that she's an adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Yeah,
Because
she's
sneaky. She's so sneaky.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end.
Aw.
Okay. I'll
Come
go
with
with you.
us to
If
the
Auntie
class.
Shenyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great, the more the merrier.
The more the merrier. Part 2. Cramin. Cramin. Cramin, how many parts are there? Cramin! Cramin, how many parts are there? You said we were a quarter of the way through, but we just got to part 2. Oh no! Oh no! Ah, where's the door? Let me out of here! There's no door! Where's the door? Ah! Ow, I'm stuck in this place! What? Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, Kramen says we'll get through at least part 2 and hopefully some of part 3. Part 4 is short, so we should be good. Okay, good. Kramen, how did you enjoy having it be your name that I was shouting and not Archie's? What did you think about that, Kramen? Is that Ganyu? Ah!
Ganyu! Ganyu!
Yao Yao!
Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived.
Hello, friends.
Mm-hmm.
Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that.
Yes.
A guest at
Shenhe!
one restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
No, don't fall asleep. Ganyu, wake up! Wake up!
Apologies in advance.
Uh-oh.
Wait! Shenhe! Not there!
Oh, no! Oh, no!
See? It worked. She's awake.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Aww.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu?
There's a lot of wildlife happening.
I don't think that's
in
what the
background.
expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
I love
Did you not
naps.
sleep last night? That does seem to happen to
Naps
you
are
often.
amazing. Who here loves
Perhaps
naps?
you should come work at One
Put it in
Moon
the chat.
Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Coming!
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
I
My
have
name is
Gaming in my
Ganyu.
party.
This
Not
is
in my
Shenhe.
party.
And this is Yao Yao.
I pull...
It's an honor to finally meet you all.
I give up.
Oh, you must be here for Auntie Shenyun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too. I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend. Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you? Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr. Baiju lately. I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise. Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone. But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself.
Huh.
It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop.
What?
So I
There's
simply couldn't
so
let
many
such
animals in
consideration
this
go to
area.
waste. My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes.
I feel like it's because I
I'm
never
ready to
like
put in
hunt
just
any
as
of the
much effort
animals.
as
So
everyone
there's just
else.
like an abundance of
Well,
animals into
we're
that.
all here, but where the heck is Shenyun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon!
Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm.
Aw.
Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well, right?
Paimon, we just ate. Oh, I have to press continue.
So delicious.
It's because it's on autoplay, and then it like does that, and I forget that I have to do something. Anyway.
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use
Not
them
the
as you
crab
see
on the
fit.
table. Oops.
As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
I'll be the one making it anyway. You can just help out.
Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Hey, Gaming! Want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then.
Why do I feel like there's a sad explanation for
shape
that
should we go
coming?
with? How about a butterfly?
I love butterflies. The butterfly symbolizes the desire for freedom. Perhaps that's also what Gaming's looking for. Perhaps that's also what Gaming's searching for.
What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design you want?
I want a swanee!
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
Okay. Oh,
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, alright. Just be gentle.
Firm to the touch, with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before. Still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop. I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors. Anyway, we should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress. Perhaps Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh my gosh! I don't know if I should say Lavinna. Tell me if there's another way to say it. But I'm so glad that you're here, and I am so glad that you like that I voice Lumine's lines when we are here to play Genshin. I love doing it, so I'm happy y'all are here. Okay.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good.
Is Yao Yao the only
nice
one
and
doing it
sturdy.
on her own?
This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
Hey!
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao?
I haven't
Yao Yao's
decided
the
yet.
only one working on her
If I make
own,
it
made like
blue,
a
it'll be more
really
like
realistic
friend.
looking bird and
If
can
I
do
make
bird
it
calls.
gold, it'll be more like me.
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
Aww.
Hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi.
Aww. I love the Lantern Rain
With
Festival.
age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Okay, but also
Cool. Thanks, Auntie
Powder
Cloud
Retainer
Retainer.
is so smug.
I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
At all times, she's like,
Good.
and I
One
knew
will
that.
watch.
One
You
knew
two
that.
seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is your kite finished?
We actually haven't.
Lumine sprints away. She's like, bye. Let me do my
We
kite.
should get started on our kite now. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, it's just Luna. Well, hello, Luna, and welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's go do our kite. Did you see Lumine's face? She sprinted away. She's like, hold on. I can do better than that.
First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
The obvious answer is to make a Paimon-shaped kite.
Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea. If nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always
Aw.
find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go.
That's sweet.
Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
Aww. That is cute. Actually, that is very cute.
What expression should we give her? Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
She should look pleased with herself. She should look afraid. She should look guilty about something.
Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then.
Yes! Yep, that's the one. Let me rethink this.
Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
She should look afraid.
It's too high! Someone save Paimon! She's about to faint! Like that?
Yep, that's the one. Let me rethink this.
Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
She should look pleased with herself.
Ooh, like this? Ooh! The title of Champion Kite Flyer is mine!
Yep, that's the one. Let me rethink this. Okay, I think I want to choose I kind of want to choose guilty.
Since the kite is going to be flying...
I think I want to choose guilty. I want to choose guilty or pleased with herself. Do y'all... Okay, let me know which one you think I should pick. You can let me know in the chat which one you think I should pick. Okay, I'm seeing pleased and scared. Actually, no one's choosing guilty. Well, one person did. Oh, okay. Okay, actually a lot of people are choosing guilty. After I said that, like, everyone's choosing guilty. Okay, all right, let's choose guilty. Okay, here we go.
Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then.
Yep, that's the one.
Now that we've decided, let's make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's done! Paimon has to say, Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness. Now we just have to attach the string, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, gather around, everyone.
Oh, Shenyun's calling us!
Are we doing a show and tell?
Let one take a look.
Okay.
Wow! Ganyu and Shenhe made a
Cute!
swallow! It's so pretty. Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
Oh my gosh,
I
come on.
did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Oh. Well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
Oh.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow. The disciples of Adepti
Whoa.
really are something.
I can barely
You
paint
are
with my
most
eyes open.
filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night.
Aww.
Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao.
What about us?
It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
Yeah, this is cute. What about us?
What about your kite, Traveler?
Take a screenshot. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. She's like, look how smug they both look. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. I like that it zoomed in on Lumine and Lumine was like, the face Lumine had on was like, you're not gonna believe what we made. And then they went to Paimon and Paimon was like, no, really, like, you're not gonna believe the artistic genius of us. And then this is what we made. It's absolutely perfect. I love it. I love it.
Very Paimon-like indeed.
Thank you.
Why do you say that, Shenhe?
That one time the Traveler suspected that a piece of meat was missing from their bowl, that was the exact expression on your face.
Is that something that happened?
So it was you.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Huh?
Oh? Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission? Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery. One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence.
Oh no.
Continue
Oh,
attaching
no!
the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Oh no.
Cloud Retainer!
She's gone.
Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
Ganyu's like, I am not worried about Cloud
Look up
Retainer.
ahead. Looks like we can glide over.
I love gliding. Boop, 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 boop. Whoa! Uh-oh. Boop, boop. Boop.
It's right there.
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Oh no!
Now is hardly an opportune time for your musing.
Oh,
Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself.
It's
Do you have any recollection of its last location?
Carver!
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Aocang.
Okay, they're fine against Cloud Retainer, though.
Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread.
Of
at the
dread!
Your concern is misplaced,
They're
surely.
so scared.
Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to
They
her
literally
research.
don't
She
understand
will
her
not
at
notice
all.
that
They
kite.
don't
On
understand
the
her.
subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
Uh-oh.
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Uh-oh!
Huh?
Immediate
Regard the
fear.
situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault. One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper.
Are they
Surely you can
speaking
think of something
telepathically
to
to
appease
each other? Hold on a second. Okay, what do we think is happening here? Are they doing that thing that like friends of a really long time have like do where they kind of like, I don't know if you have this with your friends, but I feel like with some of my very close friends I have this, or we can kind of like, do you know what I mean? We could kind of like have a conversation, but just with our eyes. Do you think that they're just kind of like exchanging looks and being like, or are they whispering, hoping that Cloud Retainer isn't hearing them? Or are they speaking telepathically? We'll never know. We will never know.
Further explanation can only fan the
Keeps going.
flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and
Okay.
retire at the earliest opportunity.
Okay, I feel like in that moment, we actually just got the hint of what it is. Because if you saw Mountain Shaper's face, he kind of went like... I think they are literally standing there in silence. I think they are literally standing there in silence, just going like... And the other one's like... And then the other one's like... and the other one's like... And Cloud Retainer's just standing there, watching it happen. This is amazing. I love this idea that like they think they're like being really incognito and they're just kind of like, you know, giving each other the signals with their eyes and with their body language, and Cloud Retainer's like watching the whole thing go down, just standing there. Something to say, gentlemen?
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Oh, because she doesn't even know who they are right now. Ah!
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
This is
That
amazing.
is not our kite.
They're
Oh,
lying.
So an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety. I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain.
Oh no.
Pray, who
Oh,
could
no.
be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Verily, verily.
Verily!
We are but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite...
Verily.
Well... and if
Super
that's all,
incognito mountain
then
shaper.
we'll just be on our way.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Chinyan.
Verily.
Mountain Shaper?
Oh no.
What are you doing there?
Oh no. Oh no.
You?
She.
Okay, now, Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she
Busted!
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Verily.
Then you are not angry?
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves?
What does verily
One
even
is
mean?
also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
They're just like,
One has guests to attend
they're
to.
sucking up
We
to
will have
her.
to
They're like,
convene
please
again some
don't be
other time."
mad. Please don't be mad at us.
Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
We're leaving already? Oh, all this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
It seems that one's concern was misplaced after all.
Then, should we continue flying the kite?
A splendid suggestion.
Verily,
But it would be
verily.
advisable to change locations.
Perhaps your mountain would suffice? It is more than spacious enough.
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
Verily. Goodbye. What? Me? Pinging the server? I would never. Who, me? Are you talking about me? Me? I've never multitasked a day in my life. Just kidding. That was me that pinged the entire server. Verily. Ah, yes. Oh, I just plunged into the water. Verily.
They're back.
That was so cute.
Paimon's
cutest little wave
Why are
ever.
there only 2 of you left?
Hi.
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Aw. That's nice.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, verily, verily.
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free. He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention
It's
it,
not about his
Gao
family.
Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Is this gonna be sad? Everything's gonna be sad. Perhaps he sees himself reflected in them?
A reflection of himself. Oh, if I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship.
No, he
and the
wants
bonds
to
that
be
tie
free!
us and-
He wants to be
Shenhe?
free!
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home. If Gao Ming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, people often have different points of
Just
view
let
depending on their
him
mindset
dance.
and experiences,
He just
right?
wants to be a dancer.
It's actually quite normal.
Haven't you seen Billy Elliot? He is just like Billy Elliot. He just wants to dance. He just wants to go to the ballet. I want to go to the ballet. Isn't that from Billy Elliot? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? And he has like, I don't know, is he Irish? Am I just making this up? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? There's like a Billy Elliot movie. There's a Billy Elliot movie. And when I was in high school, I took dance as a PE credit. And whenever it would be raining, the teacher would show us movies. Even though we were inside, we could still have done dance. We still could have done class. But she'd be like, it's a rain day. Let's watch a movie. I don't know. And so we would watch dance movies. And so we watched like Step It Up. Is that one of them? Where they're like doing, I don't know, dancing. It's like dance battles. And then I think we also watched Billy Elliot. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? I feel like I'm screaming into a void. Do you know what I'm talking about? These would be like rain, like it would be like raining outside, and she would be like, I guess we can't dance today, it's raining. And we were like, we're in the gym. But I think it's because we had to like walk there from outside, and so maybe everyone's like shoes were damp. I don't know. Is it just Is it Step Up? I don't know. But one of them was Billy Elliot, and he wants to be a ballet dancer. But in the movie, I'm pretty sure he's like Irish or something. And he's like, I want to go to the ballet. I want to go to the ballet. If you have seen the movie Billy Elliot, write into the chat right now. I need to know I'm not the only one who has seen this. What if he's like American? What if I've just made up this whole entire thing? And he's American. I want to go to... Oh, it's I just want to dance at the ballet? No. I feel like I've like hallucinated this. I feel like I've hallucinated this moment. Oh, this is from This is from Modern Family.
It's very stressful. Yeah, last year
I don't know what this clip is.
Very upset the entire flight, and it was hell. I was on that flight with you, and I don't
Uh-oh. I don't even know what this is.
Oh, I get it. You're talking about me. It's
Oh, no. Well, that's not it. Oh, no! I feel like I've just made this quote up, and it's not even from the movie. He's like, I want to go to the ballet! But, like, imagine that it's more like Cockney or something. I want to go to the ballet! That was it. Okay, you've seen the whole movie. You don't need to see it anymore. Okay, I have to move on. I can't get too bogged down in the things that are in my head or else we'll never finish. This is what happens. I just like go, okay.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near
I
it.
just want to go to the
Exactly.
ballet.
That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Is that Irish sounding? I don't think so. I just want to go to the ballet. Sounds like Meredith. The wrong part, the wrong area. Not British at all. I just want to go to the ballet. I don't know what's happening. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Sarah's accent? What is that even? I just want to go to the ballet. All right, if that's not in the movie, it is now. We just did it. We just added it to the movie. Just right now, you and me, we did it. That's now in the movie. It's giving Shrek. Donkey, I just want to go to the ballet. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Oh my gosh. That's good. Shrek and ballet, a match made in heaven.
Tolerance and
Oh
understanding.
gosh.
What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
We were just chatting.
Don't get.
Butt in on every little thing.
Hey,
you know.
don't get.
Where were you
I
anyway?
just want to go to the ballet.
One was merely doing a bit of cooking. Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Okay. Gotta calm down.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
We'll take you up on your offer then. I call dibs on Paimon's portion.
Hey, Paimon's hungry too. It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day, you know.
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you?
What are you doing in my ballet? What are you doing in my ballet? Get out of my ballet! Get out! Wait! Is Scrooge McDuck Scottish? Okay, this is a tangent, but if you've watched the Kingdom Hearts playthrough with me and Erica, you would know that I had to, like, we voiced the characters when we play Kingdom Hearts, and I voiced Scrooge McDuck, who I'd never seen the movie, so I didn't know what he sounded like, and Erica was like, oh, he's Scottish, and I couldn't do the accent. But now I can. Is this my new Scrooge McDuck voice? Get out of my bullet! Donkey! I just want to go to the ballet! I just want to go to the ballet! Erica's gonna see this and she's gonna be like so disturbed. I don't even know what Scrooge McDuck says. What does he even say? What does Scrooge McDuck even say? Donkey! I'm Scrooge McDuck! I'm Scrooge McDuck! And I want to go to the ballet! I just want to go to the ballet! Oh, this is just too much. Oh, gosh. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, there's water here, and in case anyone didn't know. Okay.
This is...
What? They have new outfits?
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
Oh my gosh, they have new outfits!
Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
Oh my gosh! They're so pretty!
How do we look?
Huh? She asked them just like that?
You look great.
You look pretty too, Ganyu! Oh, how should Paimon put it?
Their outfits are
you
so
both look
cute. Are they free?
elegant
Do I
and
get them?
refined. Those outfits really suit you both.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less. What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
Oh, you have to
I
buy
like
them.
black.
One is
Shenhe.
gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily.
Oh.
A virtue I've come to value recently.
Oh. Hello?
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable,
Aww,
yes?
they're so cute!
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you, Master.
One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much
Thanks,
use.
Mama Bird.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xinyun! This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet! Paimon can't stop eating. It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
It would be a close match. You trounce him.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high
I
standards.
just want to go to the ballet.
He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Shenhe?
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling.
Shenhe is like, what if I could fix this?
Oh, okay.
What if I just fix this?
Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
What?
This shall not do. Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogias. He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogias made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle. However, when one asked Menogias his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogias was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later... one seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets. Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Mechanics,
Oh no.
perhaps.
She's gonna involve herself. She's gonna
One
involve
fails to
herself.
see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed.
She's like so calculating.
Aha! One has an idea.
Yes, yes.
How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
Yep. Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
One's designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
Part 2 complete! Cramming. Cramming! We just finished part 2! Can we finish part 3 on today's stream, Cramming? Cramming's like, please stop screaming my name. Xander, go, go, go! Xander's like, stop getting distracted, Sarah! Oh, for goodness sakes! Okay, this song has been stuck in my head, probably because I think people have been doing covers of it on TikTok. But you know that song, it's like, I don't know any of the words. Except, like, 3 of them. But it's like, now I can't remember any of the words or the tune. But it's been stuck in my head nonstop. It's been like, got you wrapped around her finger. Did you have to let it linger? Did you have to? Did you have to? Did you have to let it linger? That's been stuck in my head This whole entire time. If you saw me at any point of this stream going like this,
It's time to carry out the plan.
it's because that song is playing in my head.
Let's go find Gaming. Hope everything goes well.
Navigate. Okay. I hope this. Oops. Well, I hope that me singing that didn't mean that this stream is going to be taken down. That would stink. Look, y'all, I don't feel like it should be my job to remember that things are copyrighted. Whoa! Look! I can stand on the umbrellas! Oh, no. And I fell. I fell immediately.
You've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we? Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect. You're all here.
I love the music in
There's
this
an
region.
important commission I need your help with.
All right, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
It's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor.
Is it his
A
family?
very important client has requested to meet with him.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Here.
If the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
That's fine by me. Gaming is like, not
All
for
right,
me.
don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
Bye! Oh, that is different than it's been in the past, isn't it? Oh. Hello? We didn't even have to get here. I was gonna go show you the thing I was looking at in Liyue Harbor that looked different, and we were just teleported here.
You're been quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Na 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 na. No 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 no. Da 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 da. Ah! Go up the ladder! Nah. Oh!
I'll keep this close.
I'll keep this close. I got a chest. I got a chest. Glenn, thank you for the super chat. The stream has been very good. We've done a lot. I spoke in a Scottish accent, and everyone here would agree that it was both accurate and spot on. Even though those sound like the same word but said differently, they're not. Hi, Archie! We've done a lot. We did part 2 of the story, and there's 4 parts. If you haven't subscribed yet, and you want to subscribe, we're almost at 70,000! So please subscribe if you feel like it, but you don't have to. Oh.
Hello. You must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh! Hello?
Dad?
Hello? Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Krim said, it's Kazu's dad all over again. Because he turned his back. Oh, Glenn said it too. That's funny. Everyone's getting flashbacks to Kazu's dad. Everyone's like, no, not again. I can't take it. Not again. Okay, but he turned around. He turned around, so it's different. Turn around. Gaming's dad.
Seems like you've made some sort of name
Every
for
now
yourself,
and
at
then
least.
you turn around, turn around.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
Oh, everyone's sad. Maybe I'm being a little...
A
Am I
very
ruining the moment
important
here?
client has asked for you by name. You kind of have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know
You
how
gotta
we
come
would
with us.
explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see.
I'm so sorry. I have to take a moment. A Syphilon in the chat said, just remember, it only gets better from here. Where Cosmo's dad appears, Fischl's birds are not far away. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you invoke the specter of Fischl's birds? How dare you? On this glorious Thursday. A Syphilon! How dare you? How dare you? You just... Betrayal! Okay? How dare you? Don't you say that name. Don't you bring up that name. Don't you dare bring up that he who must not be named, aka... Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
Okay, bye. Oh, it's this way. Oh, Wangshu in. Let's see if Zhao is here. Oh. I just gotta check the roof line to make sure my bestie Zhao isn't laying around waiting to chat. Yes, I was talking about
So long.
Leon.
Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
Leon.
I'm fine.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay, Dad.
But the winter melon cake you gave us last time was so delicious.
Oh
Have you
my
ever tried
God.
it before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon.
This is real awkward. There's some weird, real awkward family dynamics happening that we are just along for the ride with.
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Oh my gosh, Gaming is so sad.
What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but
Keep watch from what?
Just let him go.
Didn't we clear this area of hilly churls? So, I think it's
okay,
safe.
we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes
Don't get
depending
it.
on...
Halt! Who goes there?
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand.
They're pretending to be bandits! I can't!
Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Are they actually robbing people?
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Verily!
What do we do?
Verily! Bring them
It
forth!
seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... Leave this to me.
Are we
I'll
about to
handle
fight
them.
Mooncarver?
Traveler, Paimon.
Zag!
Take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
Aww. Did Paimon just wink?
A thorny foe indeed.
Did Paimon
Let
just
us
wink?
depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Are they in on the
Don't think I'm
plan?
gonna let you off so easily.
Away! Let us away!
They're
Coming!
sprinting.
Don't worry, he's a great fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But Gaming, if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
Oh, golly.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We
I
best
love
get
this.
away
This
from
is amazing.
Here,
I
in
love
case there
this.
are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
And they all run away.
All
Oh!
is going to plan.
Who could that be? Cloud Retainer. Wow, 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 wow. I can't believe Lumine and Paimon agreed to this.
Okay, we should be good.
Or
to
I guess
stop
I can see Paimon,
here.
but like Lumine and Shenhe.
Zhongli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Zhongli. Oh, he's
Good
fine.
sir, please listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the
Oh,
area.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're like, do we tell him? Grandpa!
Bandits, acting in broad daylight.
Oh, no, Zhongli! Shh. Paimon's like...
Oh.
This is amazing.
Ah, I see. It appears many
is so
people are
good.
catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck
Paimon's
in
like-
her throat.
He must have figured it out. He must have figured it all out by now. Is he just playing dumb on purpose?
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once.
The guard that was escorting us is already on their tail.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise, wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
Zhongli is like, any opportunity to sit
That would
down
be
and
lovely.
relax, I am here for. And back the way we came. No, this is not back the way we came. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I'm so turned around. Turn around.
Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way.
He's so supportive.
One's not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If
If
you ask
Cloud
me,
Retainer is
what
mom,
truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of
does
adversity.
that mean that Zhongli is dad?
Is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Yip.
That's so sweet. Uncle Yip.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Oh. They're like they're
Your
really
son
going
is young
hard
yet.
on this.
It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
Wow, Zhongli and Cloud Retainer are like,
wouldn't be
let
right
me
to ask that of you.
personally get involved in your family business.
This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wuxia dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wuxia dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Yip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind. I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Yip Tak.
Sure.
So do you
cute.
also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and
The
it can no
kite
longer
metaphor again.
soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars,
Which friend?
clipping their wings will only cause
What
them
friend?
to come crashing down.
Give me a name. I want to
You
know
need
who.
to let out the line for a kite to soar.
Which friend? Tell me who.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for
Tell
caring.
me who.
You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things, like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery? You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
I love going for walks.
The blink of an eye, you say.
Oh, why did I say that?
Do things
Why did I
change
say
so
that?
quickly?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when
It's
you
true.
least expect
He's
it.
so wise.
As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a
Fly
way
the
with
nest.
words.
Fly away, Gaming. There he is. There he is. He's back. He's just roughed up.
Oh,
Mountain Shaper and Moon Carver. He just. Why you wanna?
Gaming,
He
we're
just
over here.
punched him in the face.
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
What are you doing here?
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
What are you doing here? Just kidding.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
Oh no, oh no.
What does that mean?
Oh no.
Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Oh,
I need to talk to you.
No. Did he figure it out? He got to the bottom of it.
Oh, okay.
He's like, are
I'll
these
come right out and say it.
your friends?
Those 2 bandits? You sent them, didn't you?
Oh! Oh!
So, that's how we're
Can't look me in the eye, huh?
Shoot!
Guess I'm right then.
I'm just like imagining Paimon and Lumine be like, oh! You know what? I have to go. They just turn, they like sprint away. They're like running away. They're like, let's circle back later. I'll circle back with you. And then you circle back to me and we'll talk about it then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance.
Mary says, oh, look at the time. You know what? I left my roast in the oven, so I'm gonna... And then Kyrie says, you know what? Let's put a pin in that. Let's put a pin right there. Just put a pin in it, and we can come back to that later. We can come back to that later. Okay, coming. Bye. Everyone just leaves. Lumine is like, you know what? I have to go launder. Ah! I forgot it did that. Does it still do it? Does it do it? It's not gonna do it anymore. I forgot. Yay! Can y'all see that, or can only I see it? Please tell me you also see it. What if only I could see it and y'all are like, what is Sarah doing? What is she doing? Yeah, Crimin. You know what? I left my roast in the Supreme Cuisine machine, so I'm gonna have to go. Lumine's like, I know it seems like I only have one outfit. I have multiple outfits. They all look the same, but I need to go wash them all right now. Bye! They just run away.
People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start. Like sneaking up on us while we were distracted.
Yeah, that's...
Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
That's so...
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
That's so great.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor.
Lumine's like slowly backing away.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Yeah.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show him what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything.
That's not true.
You've seen the way he talks to me.
He's proud of you.
It's not like that at all.
He loves you.
Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
And you? Will you talk to him?
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything?
It
I'm
will.
not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try.
It will!
Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
Good luck. We'll be rooting for you. It won't hurt to try. It's true.
I'll do my best.
Yay!
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow, Zhongli's been talking
I'm impressed.
non-stop through this entire
Despite
thing.
my being in the tea industry for several decades,
He's
it
like,
seems
oh, you like tea?
I still have much to learn about
Let
the
me
art of
teach
tea
you everything
tasting.
I've ever read about
You
tea.
flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
It was nothing but a few humble musics. He's literally been monologuing at this man for the past 10 minutes. Like, like we walked away and he instantly went into a monologue about tea and it literally has not stopped for air the entire time. And right at the end, Gaming's dad is like breaks in, like interrupts him mid-sentence, be like, wow! That was so great! Thank you!
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
It's not like it was alcohol.
Yip Tak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Or you're just like
well said, Mr.
talking at this
Zhongli.
man. He's
Gaming, Mr.
trapped.
Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Osmanthus wine
Yummy.
tastes the same as I remember.
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Yip Tak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to
Yes,
attend
goodbye.
to.
Goodbye!
I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
Bye.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright?
Oh, and we just leave them together. Wow, we really don't care about what he wants.
Should we sit?
Sure.
Oh, family reconciliation! So beautiful. So beautiful.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you?
You never change.
Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
What if Zhongli, just out of nowhere, punched us in the face? I don't know why that popped into my head. What if Zhongli walked us all the way over here, out of sight of everyone, just to pop us in the face? I don't know why. I just had that thought of like, is he about to punch us in the face? I feel like it popped in my head. I was like, what if he brought us to the secluded? Just a... Well, apparently everyone in Liyue is throwing hands. So why not Zhongli?
A friend approaches.
Oh?
Hello.
Oh, you're here too?
No!
I've been here the whole time.
Whoa. Hello?
A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Hu be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex,
Zhao!
Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects. it's you. I thought you were Director Who.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable.
Aww.
It's just that...
Uh-oh.
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine.
Oh my gosh.
Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Who a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It
He's
wouldn't
being
hurt to
such
grace
a
the
dad
parlor with
right
your
now.
presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Who tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
Aww.
All right. I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Who. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity.
Go make friends now.
You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Go make some friends, Xiao.
Wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
We do.
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
Awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything.
Rope.
I simply sought
Get
the help
it?
of a
Because
friend.
of the kite.
Besides, we did the testing together.
Roped.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
The competition's not the important thing right now. Doesn't matter. We're gonna win either way.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it.
Okay.
Although, watching a kite gradually
Why
ascend
am I
into the
not
sky
surprised to hear that?
does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like Xiao lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
Yeah!
There's no need.
Let's go
Menogius
fly
was
a
the
kite.
only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Xiao, you really know how to make a moment sad, don't ya? Don't ya? Don't ya? Sure. Absolutely.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Who of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care,
Keep that in mind.
See you later.
Bye!
See you next time.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh.
Coming.
You can go first.
Okay.
I don't have anything to say.
You liar! You just told
Then
us
I'll
all
go.
the things you had to say.
I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but...
But
Hey.
say the
let
good
me
part.
finish before you get all worked up.
Oh my gosh!
Sit, Shenhe, sit.
Oh no!
You must be tired from your journey.
He's never gonna
Shall
say
I
it
pour
now.
you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. I'm not tired.
I bet Cloud Retainer's just wants to listen.
They're gone,
in.
Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an
Okay.
appearance.
Okay.
Do you remember
They're
the
not
plan
done
when recounted
meddling.
to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
Oh. Are you
So
sure?
I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Shenyun and Shenhe doing here?
Oh no.
Just how many people are involved in this?
He knows them.
I suppose
He
all I can
knows
do is
them!
just take a seat and see what happens.
Oh my
Perfect.
gosh.
I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety.
They're sitting at the table next to them, and they're not even trying to act like subtle. Perfect. I just bought. They're do you know what I mean? You know when people are purposefully trying to project their voice so they can be heard, so obvious. They're oh, what is that you said? You love me because I'm your family?
Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash.
Oh yeah, I forgot she bought a
One
bunch
has
of it.
more than had one's fill already. Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their
love
heads
you.
against the table.
Do you love me?
Are Auntie Shenyun and Shenhe serious right now?
Oh gosh. Oh golly. Oh golly.
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities.
Oh no. Oh no!
What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past
She
circumstances.
cannot act.
Recently, I've
She
been
was the
conversing
wrong
with
person to
Guoba
choose
in the
for
kitchen
this.
at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
Yip Tak is
Poor child.
what is happening?
Her one friend can't even talk.
This is backfiring!
Maybe Gaming
This
is
is
not being
backfiring!
so bad after all.
Shenhe cannot
Perhaps I've
act!
been too hard on him.
She was the wrong one to choose!
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? Or how about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and
Oh,
down the
no.
mountain from dawn until
No,
dusk,
no.
picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Her face! Her face!
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait. Let's not have any just yet.
He's
Yeah.
what is happening over there?
I simply can't listen to that any longer. Gaming, I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh.
Shh.
Just think about
Please.
it. Okay?
No more.
You don't have to decide now.
She's like, no more out of you.
It really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before.
Shenhe is like, literally do not
But
speak again until they leave. Please.
Thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now. Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Shenyan's plan not work after all? Hey you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Okay.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Okay.
Master, did I say something wrong earlier? I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Then I helped?
Naturally. Your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you are.
Well, you don't need to change, but maybe we could learn how to have a not awkward conversation. All right. Oh, Crisp is here. Hello, Crisp. Cram it. How are we doing in the storyline? How are we doing? Are we almost at the end of part 2? Could it be possible? Could it be possible? Okay. Oh wait, did we already start part 3? We finished part 2 already.
Thank you for coming all this way.
I forgot we finished part 2. Are we in part 3? This is part 3, right? Okay. Oops, I forgot we started part 3. Wow. Wow. Wowee. How close to being done? Xander was like, go, 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 go. I forgot. Okay. It's almost over. Part 3 is almost over.
My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course. Please follow me.
Bye.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
What do you think? She's the very important client.
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
Yoo-hoo! Over here! Yes?
I take it that all is going well?
Don't worry, Shenyan. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something.
Oh wow, you knew
She
it
was
was
so
an
determined
act?
to help me. She
When
didn't even care
Shenhe was
making
talking about
herself and Shenhe
carrying
appear
rocks
foolish
up and
before my
down the
family.
hillside?
She truly knows how to look out for others.
You knew it was an act
I
then?
still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step,
It wasn't exactly subtle.
Oh
It
no.
wasn't exactly subtle, Gaming.
What's wrong, Gummy?
Oh no.
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
She's like, I've been drinking it
Think of it all as an
non-stop.
investment, as Ningguang would say. We pulled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order.
Oh,
She's
okay.
gonna bring it back to the Steambird as
So
a
it
gift,
is
as
going
well as a
somewhere.
sample of the
It's
regional
not
specialty.
just
Fontainers
her
will probably
drinking,
fall in
Cloud
love
Retainer
with your
drinking the
dad's
tea.
as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment.
Yeah,
Are
like
there
your
not?
kite.
Yes.
And who's gonna win? That's more
I've been
important.
thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right?
Yeah,
Just
and we've
tell
all
us
been
about this idea of yours.
we've all been butting into your business without your consent
Okay.
so far, so it's probably good that you
So,
come up with
it's
part
like
of the
this.
plan yourself. We would just do something on our own anyway, so you might as well come up with an idea of your own.
Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen.
It's probably good that you have some say in what we do because we were gonna do something anyway.
We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition.
Oh
Since
yeah.
Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
You got it. Maybe. Okay. The kites are so pretty. I love them. Okay, I want to show you the thing that I was pointing to earlier that I was like, this looks really different. That is way different than last year's, is it not? Is it not? That is way different. I don't remember what it was last year, but it was not this, I don't think. Or was it? Was it different or was it the same? It's different every year. Oh, that's who it's supposed to be. Huh. Maybe they'll tell us more about it. It's supposed to be one of the Yakshas, maybe. Oh, it was Cloud Retainer last year? Cute. Very cute.
Again?
Hello.
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before.
Okay, not to call you out, chat. Okay, not to call you out, chat. But someone said it was a goat last year. A goat. Someone said it was a duck. Someone said it was Cloud Retainer. And someone said it was a fish. So, chat, y'all need to discuss amongst yourselves and come to a conclusion about who you think it was last year. Talk amongst yourselves. Someone said a deer. Someone said a fish. Y'all need to discuss amongst yourselves and come up with what. Somebody go to the Google and find what it actually was last year. Because y'all are out here saying every animal in existence. Y'all are like, I think last year. Actually, I think last year. Y'all are out here. I think last year was a cat. Pretty sure. I think last year was a chicken. So, pretty sure. Everyone in the chat. I'm pretty sure last year was a moose. It was a moose, I remember. Everyone's giving something a test. It's a pizza. Everyone's like, I don't know. And not even people being like, I don't know what it was. Like, people being like so confident. It was a duck. It was a fish. It was a deer. It was cloud retainer. It was a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It was a ladybug. Like, y'all are literally out here. It was a tarantula. So. It was Zach Aguilar. Like, y'all are out here confident, completely saying opposite things. So y'all need to get it together in the chat, do some discussions with each other, and we can decide what it was that it was last year.
Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition.
Aw, thank you.
I'll be rooting for you.
All right then, thank you. It's done.
Wow, that was fast.
Let's get down to business.
Wait, is the competition happening right now? Are we competing right now? I'm not prepared.
We finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing in
Oh!
the sky.
Oh, are we competing right now? Oh my gosh, that, I don't, okay. I don't feel like I was given, okay. I just feel like I needed to have been given, okay, I just have to get my, I have to focus, okay, focus, okay, I'm ready.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Oh.
Okay.
Come here, allow me.
Aww! The Lantern Rite is as festive as ever!
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
What's that?
This is awesome! Ah!
Have I taken that many pictures already?
I need to load more film.
Wait, the wind.
Oh
my gosh! Mommy, I want a big kite like that too! Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful!
Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite. Gaming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in! You saw that, right, Trevor? Let's go find him! Oh! He's over there! Talking to his dad!
Happy Lantern Rite.
I think I'll head off now, if that's okay.
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Dad.
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wuxia dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. Much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but... to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. Alright, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
Oh. Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Yep. It was all because of you. Give yourself a pat on the back, Paimon.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
waiting.
But you came all this way.
Oh.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
Really?
It's nothing to
Cute.
be embarrassed about.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Shenyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Oh, we did it! Oh, amazing. We finished part 3, so now we just have part 4 to finish next week. Not last week, but next week. I love Lantern Rite, y'all, and this is such a cute story, and I love Gaming, and I love his family, and I just feel like I'm so lucky because my family has always like supported me and believed in me. And like even when I didn't believe in myself, my family believed in me, and it just like breaks my heart that there are people who I know who are out there whose family maybe don't support them and don't believe in them. And if that's you and you're watching this, I hope you know that I believe in you. And I hope you believe in you too. And to follow your heart and to follow your dreams. And yeah, I hope that you get this sort of happy ending too, where maybe if people in your life don't believe in you or don't like support your dreams, maybe one day they will. And hopefully you have other people around you who are lifting you up. And if you don't, you have me. And I'm telling you that I believe in you, and I hope that you follow your heart and follow your dreams. I hope all of your dreams come true. For all of you. Yeah. Okay. We did it. We did part 2 and 3 today. We did 2 parts in one stream. And we are going to finish this next week and maybe play some mini games. I don't know. You'll have to come around and see. Next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, we will finish the Lantern Rite Festival. And before we go, everybody say thank you to Cramin for gifting 5 memberships. Say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Cramin. And before we go, please remember, if you would like to like and subscribe. We're almost at 70,000. Let's get there, let's get there. And hit that bell so you get a notification when I go live. Thank you for all of you for being here. Thank you to anyone who super chatted. Thank you to Kremen for the donation and for the gifted memberships. And as always, I would like to thank my wonderful, amazing mods. Thank you to Xander and Kremen and Crisp and Crazy and Brandon and Archie. You're amazing. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. I hope you know how much I appreciate you. How much I appreciate you. And I will give Remy his treats. I just got a new desk 2 days ago. And I did not put his treats on. He's looking at me, he heard his name, and he heard the word treat. But I didn't put them on my desk, so I'll do it after the stream, but he will get his treat. He is looking at me. He is side-eyeing me, so he will get them. And don't worry, the mods told me about the NPCs. We will get that next time. So yeah. All right, y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are. Follow your hearts. Believe in yourself. And if you're having a day where you're like, I don't believe in me, I don't believe in myself, and no one else is either, remember, I believe in you. So someone does believe in you always. All right, y'all. This is the end of today's stream. I will see you next time. All right, bye. Thanks for showing up, everyone. I hope that you have been having an amazing lantern rite. And I hope the rest of your day or night is amazing. Okay, bye.